Greetings, 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 greetings. Come on into the room, come on into the space. I am here again, your host, Chantel Sierra Tishakim, your holistic self-care practitioner and soul guide. I am here again for day number 52 of my Embracing the Queen Within journey. If you've been here with me this time or this long, you already know I'm your soul guide, coming through, tapping into the energy of the day and speaking out and fixing crowns in the process. So let us go ahead and jump in. I'm welcoming you into the space, into my playful time with my little girl as we come in to shuffle tarot and really just tap into the energy of the day and see what it has to say, okay? So yes, I am a poet, in case you didn't know it. Here comes the cards jumping out so quickly. We'll start with the Queen of Wands. This is saying everything we need is in the palm of our hands. We get to use it to navigate our experiences one day at a time, aligning and crowning as we find the wheel turning as it equalizes the energy. Coming into the Hierophant of seeing all of our hopes and dreams come true as we patiently tap into what's within you and I. And yes, that's what we get, a 10 of Pentacles experience where all of our hopes and dreams come true. That is 4 cards. We're going to tap in for 3 more cards and see what they have to say. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome into the space, Miss Angela. Thank you for showing up and gracing me with your presence. Calling in all the souls whose this message is for. This is a 5 of Wands. We're building and holding our torch, knowing that those who support us will show up, okay? As we chase our dreams or run after our dreams, that's what we need to be doing. You know, we run after everything else. Why not run after your dreams, okay? And the last card, because it was flipped over in the deck, it is the World. And I felt the World. That's interesting that it would flip over as our 7th card. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, we have 7 cards. And I'm just going to tap into the energy that's showing up here. It sounds like we are truly beginning to embrace the Queen within as we start out with the Queen of Wands. Wands is my energy as I continue to work and weave the world, waving and making my magic, you know, with the Queen, you know. Queen of Wands. Wands is all about our creative expression and how we begin to create the things that we desire. So the Queen of Pentacles says everything is in the palm of your hand. All you have to do is wave your wand and begin to shine light on things. Shine the light on the things that serve you and that are here to serve you. As you balance the wheel, as I've talked about before, I have a book called Embracing the Queen Within, the wheel within the wheel. And this is where we tap into our own energy and our own essence of our I am and bringing it to the highest vibration of love and light as we balance the light and the darkness, you know, knowing that the light and the darkness are necessary for our existence. We need them both. And in that place, we need to move forward to the brightest light. Okay? The brightest light, the constellations, being your own guru, taking your time to really know what it is you truly desire. And then seeing it manifest as the 10 of Pentacles into your life in the abundance. Happy life, happy wife, happy children, happy pets, you know, happy job, happy everything. And you got to work toward it. You have to work toward it. And you have to be intentional to bring in those people that will support you as you support them. And then you chase it. You go after it. You work your plan. You don't let it get away from you. You know, you do everything you can to reach your dreams. And this creates the world of the unseen, right? As we balance our chakra energy right here, we begin to see the world in a brighter way, you know? Maybe you need to get into your bubble. Maybe you need to tap in to your I am, which is at your root chakra, to begin to align. And I came up with this beautiful acronym of align. And it's the way I've been navigating my life. And the A stands for anchor, to anchor and ground your nervous system. This is what this tarot card pulls, coming on TikTok Live, embracing my queen within. This is all helping me to align my nervous system, align my emotions, and get rooted in my I am. Get rooted in stabilizing my life in a way that supports me. And then it allows me to become the embodiment of my own safety as I'm regulating the energies that this light and darkness creates, you know. So I align, I anchor, and then I liberate myself. Liberate yourself. Liberate yourself from the thoughts of other people, the ideas that other people have put on you, the expectation and obligation. Liberate yourself. And this is the releasing the things that no longer serve. This is the residual emotional baggage, right? This is the inherited patterns of our ancestors as well, that is in our bloodline, in our DNA. We release it, we liberate it. We say, you know what? You've served your purpose and now it's time to move on. And this is also where we do that shadow work. This is where you go into the depths of your limiting beliefs and begin to rewrite them as you release the ones that no longer serve, and you begin to write new stories. And this brings forth healing and integration and emotional regulation. Then we begin to illuminate the life that we want to see in this now reality. Going into our third eye chakra, you know, seeing ourselves doing, being, and having all the things that this world has in store, as it came forth in the 10 of Pentacles. You know, visualize it, because when you can visualize it, then you can begin to speak on it. And when you speak on it, then you can see it truly come true. Okay? My nose is a little runny. So as we illuminate it, we also illuminate our will being done within our chakras, within our root chakra, our sacral chakra, our solar plexus, our heart chakra, our throat chakra, our third eye chakra, and then finally adjusting our crown so that we can truly see it all abound, see it all come true, right before our very eyes. And this is really the energetic exchange that we all have with one another as we continue to work with one another to really bring forth the lives that we want to have. It's me first, then you. Giving to myself allows me to have something to give to you. That's one of my mottos, and I've really seen how that has allowed me to really live my best life now. Then we go into the G of align, and this is where we begin to generate the life that we want, you know, through planned action, through being able to utilize universal law and universal principles to bring balance and harmony to our existence in this material world and also in the spiritual world. This is where our visions and our dreams begin to take form, first in our mind's eye and then in our actions. That's the generation. You got to do the work. You got to come through the shadow to get to the light. And then we have the last one is to align. And this is where we begin to align with our true identity, through our true authentic self, you know, taking off the mask, being true to yourself. If you're that wild and crazy girl, be the wild and crazy girl. You know, be the wild and crazy girl in all areas of your life so that everyone will be able to see your light and you can be more productive, you can be more effective, your emotional vibrations will be more in a line. You take this self-leadership role in your life so that you can begin to find yourself on the path that you truly desire. This is where we do our self-care practices. We do the things that make us feel good. We integrate the light and the darkness so that we can really see it all come true. So that's what I'm saying today, and this is how I want to inspire you to align to the truth of who you are as you navigate your life experience, knowing that you are the queen and knowing that the world is what you make it. So we're going to tap into the book. This is the last card, starting from the bottom, moving to the top. We have 7 cards here to dive into, and then we'll get 2 clarifying cards and call it a night. So I hope you all are doing well. If you have questions, if you have comments, if you want me to pull a card for you, please just put it in the chat and I'll plug it in as we go through. All right? Because this is our world. We're here together, and it's a Saturday night. So why not make it do what it do? Okay? Because this is our world. The World card. It is a major arcana card, number 21. So it's the last card of the major arcana, and it says, I accept this gift of completion and I ascend to new levels of awareness and wholeness. I am love. And you know what? I've said it over and over and over that love is the greatest goal. To love yourself and love others, and to allow your light to shine in that space of love. Love is all there is, and we can accept the gift of love as we're in the month of February. This has been all about being madly in love with me. So I encourage you, if you haven't been madly in love with you, go do something you love to do, because it'll leave without you, and then you won't be feeling the love. So bring in the love and chase the love, okay? And chase your dreams in the process. So the Knight of Swords is the next card as we begin to move into these new levels of awareness. You know, we can move into the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords says, I move quickly to help others. And as I do, I see my dreams expand. I move quickly to help others. And as I do, my dreams expand. So that, again, this is our world. You know that song, This Land Is Your Land. This is, you know, that song. So this is our world. And we are collectively creating it by our thoughts, by our emotions, by our responses, by our actions. You know, so why not create in the highest vibration of love and see it all come together just the way we want it, okay? So move quickly into helping others. How do you do that? By first making sure your cup is full, and then filling others' cups by the overflow, by what you put out, by what you speak about, how you show love to others. This is how you will see your dreams come true as well. And this is the next card. I help others and they help me. And together we rise in accelerated harmony. I know that's what this card says, so I'm not going to read it from the book. But yes, that's what we're doing, helping others. And as we do, they will help you. And together we rise in accelerated harmony. And in that space, everybody wins. You know, the 10 of Pentacles, everyone wins. It's more than enough to go around. It's more than enough for me. It's more than enough for you. And if you truly focus on filling your cup first, you won't even feel the lack. You will not feel the limits, you know, because you'll be giving it to yourself. And as you do, the overflow of you feeling full will also inspire others to do the same. So we'll read 10 of Pentacles because I'm not sure what that one says. But it says, 10 of Pentacles, I am successful and I share my wealth with those I love. Back to this one, the love energy, right? The love frequency. Are you sharing your success with those you love? Are you showing up in a way that really inspires you? Because really, this life work is all about you. We are in a school of learning. We are in a school of expansion, of growth, and of collective consciousness collaboration, because we are all creating it together. But understand that your success is based on your actions and how you share it with others. You're wealthy, whether you know it or not. Find that wealth. Go into looking at your life and seeing how abundant you are. It doesn't always look like monetary abundance, but it is a start of feeling the joy, feeling the love, feeling the safety and security. And as long as you have that, you can expand in it, okay? And begin to experience this pinnacle life, 10 of Pentacles, everything, even the monetary abundance showing up for you. This is how you do it. This is how we do it. Going within so we don't do without. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about being your own guide, being your own guru, knowing and chasing and following the steps that take you into the highest light. You know, and love is all that's there. Love is your inspiration. Love can take you places that other emotions can't. You know, when you fill your heart and mind with love, you get more opportunities to experience love. So I am definitely in this vibration this month of really tapping into what is love to me. How do I fall madly in love with me? And on my Facebook page, I have been putting out, you know, weekly assignments, daily assignments actually, of how you can show up to love yourself. And this has been truly an inspiration. So we will go to the Hierophant. It is number 5, which again, if y'all didn't know, 5 is my life path number, and it's all about freedom. Freedom to be me, freedom to express myself unapologetically. And that is for you too. We get to show up and show out. Be the light in the darkness so that others can hopefully figure it out as well. So it says, I am my own guru, and the guidance I need is rooted in my faith, my belief, and my unique essence. Again, get rooted in your I am. Knowing who you are helps to eliminate the emotional irregulation or emotional discomfort or the nervous system overload or your burnout. You know, when you find yourself in a space of burnout, confusion, not knowing what to do next, go back to your I am. And today in one of my workshops in the Sanctuary, it's a social media group on the school platform called the Sanctuary, where I'm doing some of these coaching and workshops. So if you are on school and you want another great community to come into that has a wealth of self-care information, come into the Sanctuary. It's not like your typical sanctuary, but it will help you to dive into these practical spirituality tools. It will give you resources. It's a huge community. We're growing it. It's up to about 50 people now, and we just started it. So if you haven't already and you'd like to get some more of this insight, go into the Sanctuary on School, SKOOL. That's the new platform for social media like communities. So check us out, the Sanctuary. But as I was teaching in there today, we went into our I am and began to navigate who is it that you say you are? And I was very inspired to know that a lot of the people who were in the group, they didn't speak about I'm a nurse, I'm a caregiver, I'm a mother, I'm a this. They talked about the energy and frequencies that they carry. So mine, I'm going to share it with y'all. Mine says, I am love was my first one. Then I wrote, I am enough. Let me see. I am love. I am more than enough. I am self-regulated. I am choosing me. Are you choosing you? I am rooted in my worthiness. So those are areas that I have really been working in and really aligning my chakras. And that's that root chakra where this guru says, what are you rooted in? I am my own guru. Are you looking for some? Ooh, give thanks. Are you looking for someone to tell you who you are? Are you looking for the world to tell you who you are? Or are you solid in your I am? And are you allowing your I am to guide you as you begin to stay rooted in that by faith, by your beliefs, and by your own unique essence? The world is waiting for you. You are the only you can be. And you have been sent with a divine purpose and destiny that only you can walk out. No one can tell you how to do it. People may be able to support you in helping you light your fire and keep it burning bright, but it's up to you to go into the shadow and the light, okay? As we begin to spin those wheels. The wheel is, what do you will? What do you desire? What do you want? You have to balance it. Or not even balance it, bring harmony to it. Because one will outweigh the other, but as long as it's that balance, in that harmony, like, okay, I'm in a downward funk right now. I choose to be here. And I'm learning in this space, whether it be, like for me, grief. Grief is constantly with me. And at one point, grief was very, very heavy. And I had to bring that heaviness up into more light by being more intentional about what is this grief teaching me. It's teaching me boundaries. It's teaching me that I can function in a space without having my identity connected to another person. It's helping me to see that I can find my identity and my wholeness in the losses, to know that I can still stand. I can still be bright. I can still set forth to be my own guru and say, you know what? I acknowledge the grief. I acknowledge what it's here to teach me. I acknowledge, missing those things that have transitioned into another state of life. And I too am transitioning into another state of life. So I can embrace that and see that, we are survivors. We can keep going as we begin to balance the wheel. The wheel is a major arcana card, and it is number 10. So we'll tap into that. Number 10 in the major arcana, the wheel. It says, I allow the transformative energies of faith to help me expand my experience. I'm going to ring that in because, yes, things will happen. Trials and tribulations will come. If you are a light bearer, if you are someone who is constantly looking to evolve yourself, constantly tapping into your expanded experience, you're going to be tested. Trials are going to come. Bad things are going to happen. But you still are being challenged to hold your light so that you can get more capacity to hold more good. The moment something bad happens, are you reacting or are you making a conscious decision and responding in a way that serves you? Because chaos, destruction, all those things will always be here. But that's a part of this earth. This is our earth school. We're learning to navigate our emotions. Everything is energy in motion, and that is what our emotions are. Can you maintain your emotions? Can you harmonize with your emotions? Can you begin to find your wheel within the wheel, even though it may not be aligned to it in that moment? How do you move forward? That's what those triggering situations come to show us. How are we in misalignment? As we talked about, being rooted, being liberated, being illuminated, generating the responses and the experiences that we want, and then beginning to nourish those things constantly. So you can feel the feels, but don't stay there. I know when things are heavy for me and grief or an intense emotion comes in, I zoom out And then I begin to sit with it. Sometimes I'm right there in the middle of it and I have to take it to the water. Water is very purifying. Water helps you release, you know, a good shower, a good bath, some breath work, some just sitting in silence and feeling the feeling, crying a good cry, screaming a good scream, you know, and then saying, okay, what is this here to teach me? Because it says allow it, and then liberate it, and then illuminate it, and then begin to generate something that is more in alignment with what you want to experience, and then nourish that. Okay, that's the aligned framework, y'all. We teaching a little tonight. Okay, we're aligning. So again, it says, I allow the transformative energy of faith to help me expand my experiences. So every experience is here to help us grow, glow, and flow. That was my motto last year, and it even carried on to this year as Oracle Aria, that's the artist. She wrote the song, but then she did a limitless, 2025 version of that song, Grow, Glow, and Flow. And it's like, yeah, if it doesn't help you grow, glow, or flow, it's wasting your time. So don't entertain it. Begin to be the begin to be the Queen of Wands and reign and rule in your experiences by bringing harmony into all your experiences as, give thanks, as you are being transformed. Okay, so then you find yourself in a place of power, authority. The Queen's journey is all about rightfully reigning and ruling, and it's rightfully reigning and ruling in your own I am. In your I am, not what other people are telling you, not what the world has said or set forth for you, but truly what feels good to you. So we'll go into the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands comes through and she says, I fill my world with an intense light that connects and incites passion. I can't make this up. This is my go-to right now. I am filling the world with things that infuse light, in an intense light that connects me and incites my passion. And my passion has always been for people, and for people to be well, not only well in the body, but well spiritually, mentally, financially, socially. You know, what are we really feeding ourselves? How are we nourishing ourselves? Are you getting caught up in things that may bring forth low vibrational energy, low vibrational ideas? Only you know what fuels your passion. Go for it, and don't let anything hold you back, because as you begin to shine bright, as you see those candles down there, you begin to allow and show others how they can shine bright as well. Okay, so I'm gonna read it again. I fill my world with an intense light that connects and incites passion. Okay, so that's the reading of our 7 cards. Now we are going to go into our clarifying cards and see what the ancestors have to say. As you know, I am a initiate of, I don't know, you know, my own soul's journey, and I am tapping into ancestral medicine in the process as the shaman of my own life, the Inyanga, bringing forth spirit and truth into the vibration and into my reality each and every day. And I have been working with these cards, Secret of the Ancestor by Abiola Abrams, and they're a beautiful deck of cards that really give a lot of ancestral energy. And you can't make this up. It says, choose freedom. And look at that. That's all about passion being ignited. You know, burning down the things that no longer serve so that you can begin to birth those things that do. Okay? So it says, choose freedom. Choose freedom. You are free to be you. You are free to do the things that you want to do. And that is what this is saying. And it's like your own Merkaba here. Okay? Choose freedom. The creature of fire. It is number 24. And it says, I am on fire and I make it happen. I am on fire and I make it happen. Are you on fire? Are you on fire from that root chakra energy, from your I am? You know, as I said that I am love. I am more than enough. I am self-regulated. I am choosing me every day, always. I am rooted. Yes, I am rooted in my worthiness. So those were my I ams. What are your I ams? What are you truly following? How are you truly living your best life now? Are you truly about that life? Are you about the life of living it the best way you know how? Or are you being swayed in ways that don't feel too right? I challenge you today to be the fire. Burn away the things that no longer serve. Allow the tower experiences to happen, but also look for the surprises, knowing that you get to make it happen as you decide, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Am I going to go high or am I going to go low? It's up to you, you know? We bring that in. The last cards we're going to pull for tonight are going to be from our soul's journey. The soul's journey. I always say our soul knows the way, whether we know it or not. It will reveal it to us, but we have to move forward knowing that we are in alignment. So we got two cards. The first one is empathy. And when I see this card, empathy, I'm thinking about how we have to be empathic. Most of us who are called to this spiritual work do feel other people's feeling. We are all connected, you know. Some people can feel more than others. Some people can't feel at all. But when you become connected to your I am and what it is you know about you for sure, you begin to be opened to other emotions. And in this empathy, we have to begin to feel into our own feelings first. Get comfortable feeling, because that's important. And then you will be able to navigate those feelings when they show up in other people. Whether they say they're feeling this way or that way, you're just going to know. And you can show up in that space to support or shine light on it. Because sometimes all they need is a little bit of light. And that little bit of light goes a long, long way. So be that light. And the card says, I am open to seeing both sides of situations. Empathy. Be open to seeing both sides of it. You know, that's the wheel within the wheel. We're going to have the good. We're going to have the not so good. We're going to have the chaos and destruction. And we also will have the joy and bliss. Choose one or the other, you know, and bring them into harmony, because they're all necessary and needed. Okay? So I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. And that's what we're doing today. We're navigating that love frequency and then that area that we can grow in the shadow of our limiting beliefs, of those things that keep us stuck, those things that, give thanks, those things that are not aligning. Bringing them into harmony, bringing them into that oneness, you know, that it's necessary. And then you can live with no regrets. Regret was the second card that came out. Live with no regrets. Know that you did the best you could do with what you were given. The regret comes in when we know that we should do something different and we're not aligning to it. You know, so no one is promised tomorrow. So do today what makes you happy, what aligns and brightens your day, what incites passion in your life. Do it today. Why do you have to wait? You know, you're being supported. Everything you need is there. Just light the flame. This is our world. We are creating it by doing the things we love to do. Being your own guru. You know, seeing all your wishes and dreams come true. But You have to do the work. You have to chase the dream. You have to begin to bring the harmony. And you got to be able to incite passion. Be the light. Be the love. And know that you hold it in your hands how you'll rise above. Okay? And live with no regrets. Live with no regrets. And it says, I know that I cannot change the past. So if things have happened in the past, leave them in the past. Today is a new day. Every day is a new opportunity to make it better than the day before. And this is what we're doing. This is what I'm doing. You know, choosing to live aligned and crowned, embracing the queen within. I don't always feel like the queen, but when I put on my crown and straighten it, I can truly see a lot clearer. And I understand that life of the queen. And my little girl loves it. She's like, you've been a queen all along. So why not play in that energy? So this is my reading for today. I hope it was inspirational. I hope it inspired you to truly continue to live your best life now, being that light in the darkness, taking both the energies of the highs and the lows and bringing them into harmony as you find your I am and get truly rooted and do your work. Do the shadow work. Face the fears, face the worry, face the doubt. But learn from it, because on the other side is your blessing. On the other side is everything that you could desire. As the Ten of Pentacles was smack dab in the middle. And it's reminding me of how we balance our heart chakra is the balancing act. You know, that's where we balance the lower 3 chakras with the higher 3 chakras. And the higher 3 chakras is what really brings things into this reality. So speaking your truth in love, seeing your vision in detail in your third eye, and then knowing that you are worthy of it, knowing that you get to choose, knowing that you get to create by your actions, by your speech. Vibration creates. The words you talk about, what you speak about, you bring about. So begin to speak those things that you desire and know that it is yours. And all you have to do is go after it. One day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 second at a time. But hold the vision. And though it tarries, wait for it, because it will for sure come. So until next time, if you haven't already, please go over to my Circle of Sister Table Talk page on YouTube. All of the videos from this 365-day journey are being posted over there, along with any other teachings or lives that I do throughout the week. I'm also putting them there. If you are on the school platform and you want another community that you can tap into, connect with, and meet some awesome women, please come and join us in the sanctuary. This is a wonderful social community where you can learn to grow, glow, and flow. And then what else can I say? Oh, and then if you haven't already heard about my remember, what is that? Well, a retreat I have coming up in March next month. We're hosting a retreat to do a lot of this spiritual work, coming into our I am, aligning our chakras, working with spiritual practices in Tulum, Mexico. So if you haven't already heard about it, I'm offering it to this space, to this platform, Tulum, Mexico, March 20th through the 27th. All the details are on my Good Vibes Lounge website. At the bottom of the page, it's events. Go into there, check it out. If you feel aligned and you want to come and remember and realign to your I am and enjoy some fun in the sun, meet us there in Tulum, Mexico, this March the 20th through the 27th. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of things. I'm working on a book tour coming up and doing a book tour to promote my books. The first one being Embracing the Queen Within. It says where practical spirituality meets holistic health. That was my very first book. And then the one that I am working with actively now, which is Aligned and Crowned, The Wheel Within the Wheel. Both of these are workbooks. They have journal prompts. They have real good, meaty tools that you can begin to live your best life now. And they are both on Amazon. So check me out. And until next time, I am your soul sister, speaking out and fixing crowns in the process. Sending you peace and love. Good night.